Is the viral bounce curl brush idiot proof? Can this brush help self-proclaimed idiot learn how to make the best hair possible for herself? That's what we're gonna find out today. I just received the brush. It came. This was a while in the making. They keep selling out, so I placed a pre-order and I finally got it. I actually think it came ahead of time. I don't think it was supposed to arrive until a little bit later, and I received it ahead of time. So I wanted to do a little bit of an unboxing and see if someone like me, someone who doesn't know hair that well, even though I've lived with my hair and I've hated my hair ever since it turned curly. So we'll see if it can help me. Here's what it looks like on the inside. Here's the brush, the packaging. It's exactly as was described. So I just took a shower, washed my hair, and you're supposed to use this when your hair is sopping wet. So I'm on a timeline here. Okay. I'm not gonna say I have a lot of hope for this brush, but I kind of do. I mean, like I said, I have not known how to deal with my hair ever since it started turning curly in elementary school, and I've not known how to deal with it, and I've had this hate-hate relationship with my hair, and I'm really trying to change that. So here's this brush. I've never done this technique before, by the way, with any brush. My husband has a Denman brush, and I've been tempted to snag it and like borrow it just to see, but I got this one. Well, let's see how it is. I've watched enough videos where I feel like I know what to do, so let's get started. I am going to use this leave-in conditioner, because I think I've seen other people do something similar, to put it in my hair. I think you're supposed to start from the ends. You know, one of the reasons that I wanted to try this and make this video was because I feel like all the videos out there on this brush are by people who know hair, or they're really comfortable with hair, or they know how to make hair look nice anyway. I've never seen somebody, or at least I don't know if I have seen someone who is kind of not that comfortable with doing her hair. My hair looks different all the time, and I can't trust a process, because every time I'm like, I think I got it down, I feel like I do the same thing the next time and then it doesn't look the same. So I'm trying, I'm making the effort. I told myself about 6 months ago I'm going to try to embrace it. I'm going to embrace the natural hair. So I actually went out and bought a new blow dryer. I bought the Dyson, and it came with a diffuser, so I learned how to diffuse my hair. So this is truly a noob trying to do this. The other thing that I haven't seen in existing videos, I feel like the videos I've seen have people with pretty consistent hair. I know everybody's hair is inconsistent, but my hair is pretty different throughout my head, the curl pattern I mean. Like it's pretty curly, or like it's the most textured up here, and then it gets lighter wavy, and then it's almost sticks straight at the back. So we'll see. A lot of the videos I've seen have people with really coily, like springy hair, and it's beautiful. I just don't have that hair. So we'll see if this can work for me. Oh, you know what else I hate about my hair? I have a long list. I hate that my hair will also change curl direction. Like not just like it's curly towards my face this way and also curly towards my face this way, like a lot of people have, so it changes direction throughout your head. My hair will change directions in the same strands. Like it'll go curly back here, and then it'll change directions, go frontwards and then backwards, and then in between there's like this kink of non-curl. It's just like limp. It's like a phone cord that got twisted in the other direction. For you children out there, or young people out there, we used to only be able to talk on the phone when it was like connected to the wall. I know, crazy. And it would have a coiled wire between the receiver and the handset, so you'd have to be connected the whole time, and the wire was like a coiled wire, and inevitably it would get kinked and turn in the opposite direction. I know, it's hard to believe. It was not that long ago. At least I don't think so. Okay, so people take thin sections. But the change in direction of, I don't think I did that right. But that's also my least curly hair. The change in direction of my curls is actually the reason why I had stayed away from doing something like this because I can't trust that this will curl it in the correct direction every single time. And that's also why I can't do like finger curls, or I can't do the thing where you curl your hair using the brush and then wrap your hair around the handle. I can't do that because it's gonna curl in the wrong direction half the time. Putting a lot of eggs in this basket. I have a lot of hope here. Okay, I think the point is to create tension. Okay, that feels a little bit better. And then people do the shake thing. Okay, again, this is more of my wavy hair, so I don't know if this will actually come through. You know, the other thing I don't like about the videos that exist, I feel like there's important pieces of information missing, like what I just did. People will do this. People will do this, right? They'll do this. Like, I totally get it. And then they'll do the shake thing, like this. And then all of a sudden in the next scene, it's like curly. Like, what happened in between those two shots? Okay, let's try this side. And then the other thing that people do that I don't like is that they have their whole head of curly, wet hair after using this brush. And then they'll do the hair flip thing. And then it'll be all like pretty and dry and not frizzy and totally like curly and beautiful. I'm like, what happened? I mean, I think you're supposed to assume that they diffuse their hair, but I don't know. Like, what else did they do? Sorry, I'm like also looking in the viewfinder as a mirror. Okay. We might see more results as I move to the top of my head. I think I'm obligated to tell you of my hair journey, and you are obligated to listen. My hair was straight. I think a lot of baggage about how much I dislike my hair has to have come from, yeah, I mean, it definitely comes from when I was a child. Or not a child, or maybe a child, teenager. I just, you know, my hair transitioned from being curly or straight to, it wasn't even like pretty or wait, it was just really poofy. And it was really frizzy. I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't have the right products. I didn't have the right knowledge. The internet was not a thing back then. It wasn't. You kids these days are very lucky that you have this mass source of information. It definitely was not available to me when I was younger, and I struggled so much. Like, there were certainly forums and stuff, but it was not like what we have today. So yeah, I had my straight hair, and it would just, I would brush my hair every day because I thought that's what you're supposed to do, so I didn't change it when my hair was changing, which was the wrong move, all the way through. And honestly, I didn't know anybody else besides my own sister, but we had the same problem, so I didn't know anybody else like at school who had my hair. How long are you supposed to shake it for? I didn't know anyone else at my school had my hair in my community. It was just not a common thing at all, like at all. So I just didn't have the resources. It just ended up putting my hair in a ponytail literally from like 5th grade to 11th grade. So, oh no, actually it was from kindergarten. That was a habit from kindergarten, actually. Well, that was a habit from kindergarten, but then when my hair started turning curly, it was more of an excuse to keep it that way. So kindergarten to 11th grade, so that's like 11 years. I had my hair in a ponytail, and I think it actually gave me a bald spot. You see how my hair is like thinner right here? I think it's because I used to tie my hair in a ponytail all the time. I'm gonna try to grow it back. But yeah, the solution was just to freaking tie my hair up all the time. But it was still just poofy. I hated it so much. People, even back then, would say like, oh, people would pay to have your hair, you know, like once they find out it's naturally curly, like people pay to have your hair. But I'm like, I was paid to have your hair. I was paid to get Japanese straightening. Remember back when it was a little more popular? Oh my god, I'm sure it's so bad for you. I'm sure there's so many chemicals that are like deadly in there, toxic, but I have literally, people tell me that they would pay to have my hair. I have literally paid to have the opposite, okay? So for years, college and then a little bit after college, I had the Japanese straightening. It was glorious. It was so low maintenance. How do we think we're doing? Okay, so when I said 6 months ago I was gonna embrace my natural hair, I also meant my hair color. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm definitely gonna color my hair soon. I don't feel like my hair is gray enough where it looks cool yet. Because some people have like gray hair and it looks really cool. I don't think my hair's there. I might still be in the in-between stage. because we're entering the more curly part of my head. Oh, also, more baggage in this therapy session apparently. You know how I said I didn't know people in my community who had my hair? People would just touch it. Which I guess I understand. It's different, and if you feel close to somebody, I don't think you'd think twice about it, but yeah, people just go to my hair and like put their hands in it. So I just have a lot of baggage about my hair. I'm trying to love it. I'm trying. I'm still confused about this stuff. Again, total noob. I was watching a video of somebody who was using this brush on her mom, and she was spraying her mom's hair with water to make it wet because her hair was dry, and she was like, we have to use wet hair. We have to make your hair wet because we want to manipulate your hair and we're not using heat. But then she took out the hairdryer and she used a diffuser. Is that not heat? I was confused. So high maintenance. I can't see. Okay, sorry. It's easier with my fingers. I'm trying to scrunch it. I didn't feel too much tension in that one. I'll try it again. So I just like, if I pull harder, I feel like I'm just gonna go faster. Which, maybe that's not bad, I don't know. Oh my god, okay. Or maybe I just twist it more? Okay, I still feel like it's just slipping through, but maybe that's okay. Oh! You know what, it's actually not pulling out my hair. When I use the other brushes, and if I were to do this, I would usually pull out hair. Granted, a lot of hair came out in the shower. I used this one, like this wet brush, and a lot of my hair came out. Well, just in the shower in general, it comes out a lot because I don't brush my hair anymore, so it all comes out in the shower. I need 3 hands because when I put this down, it mixes with the hair I just did. Did you see this? Oh my god, my hands are slippery and I can't open the clip. I don't know that I've totally gotten the hang of the tension part, which is the whole point of this, or it's half the point. What I mean is sometimes I feel like I can pull the brush just straight through and have no tension and it's just really smooth. Other times I feel like I could feel the tension, like the one I just did like 3 times, the last time I think was it. And it was one of my tops, so I wanted to make sure it was, good. Okay, so we're still in the before phase. Here's how my hair's looking. Scrunch more. Okay. The next thing I've seen people do is they take their gel. Now we're gonna use this one. Hydro. Oops. My hair's everywhere except for this one. Oh! I found one. 1 hair. 2. Oh wait. Okay, we have a little more than I thought. I found 4 hairs. Oh no, that was the same hair. 3 hairs. That is actually, nope, I found another. Okay, so actual 4. That is actually really surprising. I definitely would have expected more of my hair to come out after using any brush. Moving on. I'm not totally sure how to use this. I bought a bunch of stuff when I was in my reclaim my natural self era that's only gonna last like 5 months. I also bought mousse, like curly mousse, but we're gonna use this today because I've seen other people use it. So I've seen people do this. They take the gel and they scrunch. Oh, that feels really sticky. And then doesn't only the gel get on the bottom? Okay, I'm gonna try to do the mid shaft then. Can't see anything in that. That doesn't feel great, I'm gonna be honest. It feels really gross. I'm trying to scrunch the top of my head. I think this is the part I like the least. Feels gross. And I also also don't totally trust it. Well, I've seen people on YouTube do it, so this must be it. But I'm not totally trusting that the gel is getting everywhere. Let's see. Trust the process. I can follow instructions. I don't know that my hair will, you know? Oh, uh-oh. Might have been a little too many. Starting to break a little bit. So I don't totally know how to do this either. But I do know not to turn on the heat until the hair is inside the bowl. So this is my setup. Okay. We're doing it. Oh wait, I think people do the cast thing, right? We'll do that. Was that enough? Who knows? All right, we're gonna diffuse. I also want to use this thickening spray at the root. I had a hairstylist use this on me before and I liked the results, so I bought it. Here's what I honestly have a hard time with. I don't always know when I have gel in my hair. I don't know if it's wet or jelly. So I feel like I'm over blow drying or I'm over diffusing it. How do we think? What do we think? It's wet, isn't it? It is, okay, then, oh, wait. Is that wet or jelly? Okay, then I think we scrunch the crunch. Okay, is this our final look? Kind of hope not. No, it's actually, no. I know, you have no reference to compare it to, but did it do its job? Is it idiot proof? I think we proved yes, it is idiot proof. I was able to use it. Pretty pleased. What do you think? So, here, I told you my hair is like, that's just the way it looks. I don't know how to make it look any different. I can't decide what it wants to do. And then the hair over here is almost straight. It's so short you can't even tell, but it's got a little bit of a wave to it, but it's a very different texture than what's up here. Okay, also you shouldn't touch it too much, right? Because that generates frizz. Okay, we're gonna go out and grab some coffee, so I think that'll also be the test of time. What if it doesn't do well? My hair doesn't do well and it frizzes. Is that the problem with the brush or the product? I don't know. You'll have to tell me. So I will go ahead and get some makeup on so I can head out, and because I'll be outside today, it looks like it's about to rain. So it's even more of a test to see how this will hold up. So I will see you in a second. Walking back from my favorite place, picking up some knitting needles. How's my hair doing? Doing good? Next check-in. Hanging out with these guys while Dad is... Charlie's focused on Dad. Dad is in the store. Mom's hanging out with the pups. So next check-in. It's actually been pretty tame today. I encountered a little bit of wind, but I think for the most part we've been okay. How does it look? I can't see. How are we looking? We're holding? I think we are. I mean, it's not been that long since I did my hair, so hopefully it's lasting. We're about 5 hours from rain, so I feel like humidity 44%. Okay, well, that's how I'm doing. That's how these guys are doing. I will check back in when I get home. All right, I'm back home. My hair is still intact. It's still holding its shape. Again, it's only been a few hours, but I think that was enough for me to be able to evaluate and confirm. I think the brush I use in combination with the other products is dummy proof. I was thinking about using the products that the brush, the company Bounce Curl has. They have a few items that kind of go along with their brush to use it for that effect, but I also wanted to see if the brush could stand on its own and whether or not it would still work with the existing products that I have. So that was kind of a test for me too, and I can confirm I think you can still use your own products. I'm curious about their products because if they are a curly hair company, I feel like that gives them credibility into their products, but maybe for another time. So far, yeah, I think my conclusion is that I'm happy with the brush and I would recommend it if you're thinking about it if you're on the fence. And maybe I've seen people do comparisons with the bounce curl brush and the Denman brush. Maybe I just do that one day. We'll see. But for right now, I'm pretty happy with my hair, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you think.